Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. We are here in Rivia, and our beautiful water wheel production area. It's going well, but what's not going well is an upcoming drought. We're gonna pause things here for a moment, and let's get him off the stairs. Let's get you off the stairs because we're about to make some changes here. And they are for the better. I swear to you. Okay, so let's come in here. Let's get rid of the water. So the very first thing we're going to do is come in here and we're going to start reconfiguring our area because we are going to put a bunch of gates here, floodgates, and we need to get things closed off ASAP. So let's come along here. We are going to change this staircase. Let's get rid of it. Come in here. We are going to move it in this direction for now. We will prioritize it because we do have a poor beaver that is stuck behind lines here. That is not good. Same time, we might as well come in and mark for demolition all this fun stuff here because we won't need that. Do not, no, Sargon, no. Okay, we'll just box that off. Now, what we do need to do is come across and get our floodgates here. So that is 3 high. Is that what we want? Yes, that is what we want, which means we can come in and do some levees. Once again, 3 high. And there we go. So that is our immediate needs. And in fact, I think we're going to need this staircase here. Put that as a 2nd high build. And then we are going to prioritize all of this. And then we'll eventually close that gap off. And we might as well, at the same time, get that to the proper height. There we go. Same thing over here. They can come and build the proper height. Although technically, none of this over here is a priority. We want to get this blocked off so we can hold as much water in here as we can. Okay, so we're going to let that run. Ooh, the beaver did make it through. Now 2 are stranded. Oh, I got a 2 for 1. Okay, come on, guys. Prioritize this. We cannot leave your friends behind. So that was a bit of a mistake. Okay, so while we leave those 2 stranded beavers, we are going to come over here. We do need to prep this area, and I'm going to remove the explosives from this area. These 2 squares. Do I need to remove it from this one as well? I think we do. Yeah. We might as well set that off. And the reason for that is I want to make sure we can reach all the way around, and we'll slowly back our way out to get all those explosives. But more importantly, while we're over here, is we are going to add another water pump. We're going to come into here. I think it's 2 wide that we need. We'll probably end up relocating this deep water pump later. Yeah, there we go. But, we are very low on water. Okay, so our beavers have a lot of beavering things to do at this point to be ready for this upcoming drought. Oh, you're still trapped? Oh, they need to build this. Okay. Okay, mistakes were made. Please build this one. Come on. Like, this beaver's like, guys? Hello? Hello? What's funny is technically they could climb up, but they won't jump. They won't jump over. They're very respectful. They would rather be stranded than do anything dangerous. Okay, so that's underway. They should be fine, right? What could go wrong? I don't think anything's going to go wrong. It's fine. Okay, so with that, we should still be able to reach over, and the answer to that is actually no. So here's our big dilemma, right? So we might need to find another path over if we are going to close this area off, because the beavers do need to be able to come over to this way here. So I think what we're going to look at doing is if we zoom out, yeah, they're really at their limit. But I wonder if we were to instead come here and build a staircase down from the other district. I said staircase. Oh, we need a district gate. Okay. Can't do that yet, so if we temporarily remove this, we can build another staircase and get them down here. Because I do want to close this off before 2.2 days. In fact, ideally sooner. Are you guys still stranded? Okay. Can I make a super high priority? Okay, let's speed things up through tonight and see if we can get to a point where we can save these poor stranded beavers. That is just terrible of me. I feel somewhat bad. Okay, so what else can we do while we're waiting here? This beaver starve. He's just exhausted. Well, I can understand why he's exhausted. He's like just doing like paddling and paddling and paddling. Although he looks to be underwater, so I'm not exactly sure what's he's up to. Can we? Come on, guys. All right. All right. Rescue is underway. Yeah, here comes the crew. One more. Come on. Just finish the job. All right. We're going to make you guys 24 hours. Come on, save them. Save them. In fact, we're going to make them all work 24 hours now. There we go. In fact, that was probably a big fail on my part because we prevented the building of all of this. So that's not good. But we'll see whether we can save ourselves all of our problems. There we go. Okay, so that is underway with now less than 2 days. Okay, we can set these explosives off. Now we can come back and set even more. Now this is going to take a while for us to get all of our explosives, unfortunately. Now we can actually detonate these two. And come and get this one. We want to be able to store as much water in here as we can, so we will detonate ones that do not require us to have other access to, so we can now go one level lower there as well. Yeah, look at all that precious water we're just losing. Sadness. You know what we can do too is we're going to turn on this deep water pump. Now they're filling these up. That's I guess good news. Okay. Now we are coming in with a drought. And I would love to get an engine going. So we're going to prioritize the building. I'll make that a second high priority. Just for the metal blocks. Yeah, we want this engine built. Okay, so we do have... What do we have here? We have... It's turned off. How many metal blocks do we currently have? Not a lot. So... Oh, sorry. We are looking for scrap metal. We have plenty of scrap metal in the system at this point. This bakery we can turn off. We're probably not producing enough wheat to keep this bakery going. As you can tell, yeah. hard days here. Hard days to even get the bread made. Yeah. So we won't have that one running. In fact, that one is turned off as well because we don't want to consume the power. How is our power situation? We're hovering at the limit. We're going to get this fixed. What we're doing here should fix most of our problems. Okay, so I think we're fine. So let's come over here. We're going to continue to prep for more engines. So we are going to put a medium warehouse here. I think we'll put another medium warehouse there. We'll come into here and we'll put some platforms. I think we need 2 here. So then we'll come into our power. So we can put an engine. Okay, we need 1 more. Regular platform. And as well, another engine. But we do need to make sure all this gets connected. Here, we are going to have to go underneath and over. So there's going to be a lot of reconstruction of our beautiful, not really beautiful area of all the treadmills. But we will come in here and do dynamite. So that is the plan. So we do need to get this engine running. So all of this is going to be a priority as well. Let's prioritize the placement of that explosive. Let's turn this guy on, but we will demolish this one. And then we can come in here as well. Put an explosive. In fact, we can get rid of this. We will also put an explosive because we do need to get underneath. Prioritize all of that. Okay, how are we doing? 0.4 of a day. It doesn't look like we're going to make it. Okay, but let's pause. All our beavers are on the other side at this point. So let's see if we can get this going. And we will prioritize the building of this. With the hopes we can at least get some of this built. Please. Please, please, please. That would be so swish to get all that done. No. Okay, they can get up and around at this point. That's fine, I guess. Now the reason why is obviously this is going to be a long drought in 0.2 days, and we're just not going to make it. That is unfortunate, but the next drought we should be good. So this area is going to be completely reconstructed. We are going to have floodgates here that will allow water into another area over here. So if we might as well, what we might as well do is give our poor beavers a bit of a rest. We're working them way too hard on a project they won't be able to successfully finish in time. So that's on me. Well, it's really on them. I told them what to do, and if they wanted water, this was the way to ensure they got water. But no. Okay, so we're in a 25-day drought. So that's going to take a bit of time. They'll have to collect all of this. We'll collect it from this side. Now, the other thing I do want to do while we're over here is we are going to put a bunch of explosives. We will need a staircase to get up to this area. Because we will want to make this as deep as we can. But the floodgate system is going to be right in front of our water wheels. I think we're actually going to put it here. This is where it'll go. So I think in this case, we do want to remove that square. This one's probably fine. Okay, so they've got a lot of things to do. Well, you know what? And I just also realized our plan would not have really mattered when you look at this here. And we're actually at risk of flooding. I don't know if you guys caught this. I just caught this. Because of this path system here. Yeah, we might as well make sure we don't accidentally flood Rivia here. And it's... If it wasn't for the fact that drought arrived, we probably would have flooded over here. So before... Well, plenty of time. It's 24.5 days. We need to make sure this part of the wall is also built up. Okay, so we can't disconnect this yet. Although, actually, I think we can. Ah, well, we'll leave it. We'll let them collect these materials. Kind of prioritize that. Get that built. Do we want... Actually, we'll stop. Can they reach that? Can they reach our materials? Yes, they can. So we're going to stop the build here. Grab that one log. And that's because they can build this floodgate here from behind on the other side. So that is not a worry. Although, I don't think we're having that many planks come in. But we'll see. Okay, let's prioritize that. They can build that from the other side. It's fine. Okay, now, speaking of fine, actually more of what's not fine, is we're going to have to power down a lot of our production here. What do we need? We do need to make sure we can get 6 metal blocks. So basically, I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to start powering down pretty much everything. So what do we have here? You require, come on, you do require power. 200. Connected to power. What did I disconnect from power? You gonna connect? Okay, it's just the fact that the beavers weren't actually operative. Okay, we can do actually this now. Speaking of power, we do want to get this ready. So we have high power shaft on either side, a straight shaft underneath. And now we'll put a platform on top, reconnect the pathway. All is good. So as soon as we can get this running with 6 more metal blocks, this will give us plenty of power. This is in White Orchard. Oh, dang. We're probably going to have to rethink that. I think what we're going to end up doing is probably moving this gate to here so that the logs from... You can see all the logs in the system here. Yeah. So I think what we'll do, yeah, let's pause. We're going to move things around. Come in here, find our district gate. We will sneak it in right there. And then they can connect the path here. So basically, these two engines will be powered by White Orchard. These two will be powered by Rivia proper. And speaking of proper, let's get underneath. We do have this here. It needs to accept goods. I think at this point, it doesn't matter too much. Like, we've got plenty of space within the system. But let's actually... Do I have a spot for bread? I do. So we're fine. So what? We can basically pick whatever we want at this time. Let's do some paper. More paper. And we'll do more explosives. There we go. Okay. Well, actually, now that I think about it, that since this is not connected to Rivia proper, it's White Orchard, we do not have production here. And I don't think we'll ever need 200 explosives in White Orchard. They're like, wait, what? We want the landscaping materials, please. So what we'll do is more food. Instead, we will make one of these bread. So when we do get bread over here, it can store it. Speaking of storing. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That looks better. We'll be able to store plenty of food. We'll have to keep our eye on this. Now, we do have a bunch of things we can assign for storage. Not that we're desperate for it, but as you can see, we have sunflower seeds, grilled potatoes, potatoes. That is potatoes. More grilled potatoes. These are just little mini storages. I think we can do is some carrots. Actually, we could use some of these to store some explosives here. And then once we get books, we can store some books there. That's nice. Okay. Ooh, speaking of nice, we have 9 lazy beavers. Oh, not lazy. We basically fired them all. In fact, how are we doing with this engine? Still 4 more blocks to go. I think what we'll do is we will pause the explosives making so we can prioritize all the power. We're going here. So you can see right now with the power wheels we have, we're only operating at 75% power, so it's not as efficient. So we'll make it as efficient as we can. Oh, this would help too. Let's prioritize the building of this, so that way we can get a worker here as well. Now the other thing, while we're over in this area, we do need to put some platforms here. We'll run the path along here. Now my goal is to connect up here as well. So I think this is probably where our district gate's going to go. But we can also fit in a little another mini storage. We'll make this an industrial one, so we can put some lumber here as well. We can't fit anything there, so we can just come in and then put a platform, staircase, platform. Yeah, and then we can put a district gate here as well. Oh, not a staircase, Sargon. District gate. And then we just need to make sure the path is fully connected. Connectivity is good. So that way, if we need to move things up and around, access these engines. Although right now, actually, the plan was, yeah, we're going to remove that. I think we'll put the district gate here so that White Orchard can operate these 2 engines. I think that's a good plan. Good plan for now. Until we change it. But it's a plan. It is definitely a plan. Oh, and this guy's living the best life, so we're going to pause him. Okay, so got self-distracted by a squirrel moment. We're talking about the fact that we have, well, even White Orchard has 4 unemployed beavers. Oh my god. Okay, that's White Orchard. Okay, Rivia proper is doing quote-unquote fine for water. What we're going to do to make things even more efficient, especially during the drought season, we're going to come in here and do another hauling post. Now, the question is, do I squeeze in another storage? Do we do this maybe? Let's get a little funky here. Let's see if this works in our favor. We'll come up. So we got some storage underneath. And then where we're going, labor, hauling post. And then on this side, we can come in and, where are we? Storage. I think we can put another industrial pile. Squeeze that right here. We'll come in and put a staircase. There we go. And then we can put, not a platform, but road connection. We can prioritize these builds. Just once again, we'll just do logs, logs, logs for now. Prioritize that. And that. Okay, so we'll get that built. Now this here, medium warehouse. Plenty of chestnuts. What could we use for space inside the system? I really don't think we're hurting for too much here, but let's do more carrots. Base food here once again. We can do more logs. That's fine. Now we need to come over here. I got a little cheeky last time with the thumbnail, because I didn't actually plant the maple seeds here or maple trees here on during the gameplay, but I did for the screenshot. So we're going to put just a bunch of maples. Now, the other thing I do want to do is provide future plans, a room for future plans. We'll run a path along here. Then I think the rest, why don't we do a chestnut grove up here until we need the space for something else, but I think this should work. Oh, speaking of space for stuff, let's come in and we will put a little food gathering flag. That should work quite well. And then cut tree command. Let's come down here and let's put a lumberjack. And then what we can do is make sure we actually do have all of this marked for cutting down here, over here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh, what is good news here with 21 days, as you can tell, we have all of our floodgates here built. Perfect. So let's back ourselves out of this area. They can collect all of that. So let's prioritize the collection of the rubble. Same thing here. Oops, I deleted it. Dang it. That's my fault. Got a little too trigger happy. And then we can start building up the levees here. Perfect. We now have full access. Move that path. There we go. So look at all of that connected, which is good. Now, we're going to have a hard time coming down here and getting all of our explosives because we've turned them off until we get engine. Oh, we do have engine power. But we're not connected. No, come on. Okay, we need gears. Do we have any gears in the system? The answer is probably not really. They come and they go. So I think what we need to do is we're going to come back here. We're going to turn off this smelter. We're going to turn on 2 lumber mills, 1 gear workshop. That should help. Because we do definitely need to get power. You know, guys, I really appreciate you guys bringing the 20 logs over. But we need to prioritize these. Come on, planks, gears here, please. This is beneficial. Come on, guys. Now, as you can tell, we still have connectivity over here for them to bring planks, which is good news. So this system's going to remain open for a little bit. There's not much we can do about that for now, but it's working. It's working. Now, we have so many unemployed beavers, which will change soon. Okay, we got to leave that as we need the planks here. Okay, do we have all the planks that we need? Not quite. Come on, guys. Too far from the district. What? doesn't make sense. Let's prioritize this. You could get here before. I don't see, maybe because this is now built, you can't do the angle. I thought you could do an angle thing. Okay, hopefully as soon as we got 4 planks. Okay, perfect. Doing the one I really don't need you to build. Well, we do, but we don't. Because you won't build this one. Too far. I'm going to call you a liar on that one. Because you can reach here. You'll be able to reach here, I think, as soon as this is built. Come on, guys. All right, let's see. We have beavers coming. Go, go, go. Don't make a mockery of me here. This is our big plan. This is what we want to get done today. Well, all God has grown up. Good, good. Bertha. Also, grown up. Okay, you can make it across. So you can now. Okay, so please get this connected so this engine can be put to good use. He's like, no, I like this, man. I don't have to do any work. So while we're here, why don't we do some fun connectivity things here as well? So we'll connect this path so they don't have to go all the way around. Next thing is, why don't we do some well-being things here as well? We can put a couple of shrines right there to our new powerful engine. All pray to the powerful engine. And then I think what we want to do, can we come in here? We can put... Ooh, we could actually fit another warehouse in here. So why don't we do that? Have that built. Oh, we have power. Look at that. So this is connected through the system, which is good. So they come underneath. Over. It's connected to this monstrosity, which we will rebuild at some point. But I'm very happy about that. And which means we're not far from getting another engine. So let's turn on another smelter. Or a smelter. And now what we can do is come here. Oh, I'm feeling good, guys. I am feeling good. Get that built up. I think we will put some blocks here as well. Just in case there's spillage on the floodgates that we put in. But it's looking good. I'm feeling good about things right now. All right, we can get rid of donate, detonate. Get ourselves going down. But we have actually no explosives being created at this point. Ooh, we're now at a point, though, where we can start building both of these, which is good. We are going to remove that there, so we can come into our power. Connect these, prioritize the back one. Yeah, these guys will have no problem bringing logs in. I don't think White Orchard keeps a lot of planks in the system. What is our distribution limit here for planks? Planks. 30. Well, they're not going to keep them in stock. They'll come in and then they'll go out for projects. It is what it is. Now let's also, once we get the explosives up and running again, let's add a route from Rivia to White Orchard for said explosives. Check the distribution limit here for White Orchard. How many explosives do we have coming in? Don't currently need 100 being delivered in. I think they can do 20. Then they go off to storage areas. Actually, do we have... We have 30 that... 60. Yeah, that's fine. 60 explosives in White Orchard's probably more than enough. No goods selected. We are on the Rivia side. So maybe what we'll do is... Why don't we just set aside that for... well, we don't have books in the system yet, so let's not worry about that. Maybe more potatoes. So that we'll always have the ability to do grilled potatoes. In the case we actually have a food situation. Now what's important to do is check out how we're doing with the water. As you can see, we're doing fine for now. In fact, we could probably turn off this pump so we're not draining as much water as we are. Maybe we'll release just a bit in through the system. As you can see, it's getting quite low, but letting some of that water out. There, that should do. Because what we don't want it to do is... So it is flowing in through here, it's fine. We just don't want it to flow out of here. So we just released just a tad bit of water. So we should be good. Happy, happy. Now we're eventually going to have to work our way over here. We're going to need that scrap metal. I don't think getting this scrap metal is going to be shorter distance, so... And that's because we are quickly going through these ruins here. But it's fine for now. Okay, we can get rid of this guy. What is this? Gatherer flag. Let's employ a beaver there now. Should be fine. Keep an eye on the water up here. Actually, what we could probably do is release a bit of water out of this reservoir, which we should look to build up. Let's close that. Once again, because we don't want the water to flow out through here. We want to keep this healthy so we can keep our small little farm operational. That is the plan. Okay, so that is connected. We are making metal blocks. We'll soon have a second engine on stream, which is good. Ooh, we actually have more supply than demand. Okay. Well, why don't we turn on another lumber mill and another gear workshop? Huh. I think the math went a little crazy there, but that's fine. We're good. Now, I think as soon as we get this engine online, we can definitely turn back on our explosives production. But for now, we'll leave it as is. Let's get that built because we want to slowly get ourselves closer and closer here. Yeah. Don't want to get a beaver stuck behind. That would be terrible. Oh, okay. These guys can reach this one. That's good. So that will minimize the amount of planks that need to be shipped around for this. That's fine. We're all good. Now, we're still waiting for this to be built. Is it because of these priorities? No. I'm not sure what's currently drawing the planks away as a priority, but let's come in. Let's now prioritize the building of this hauling post. And the reason for that is quite simple. The more haulers will make everything else more efficient through the system, and we've got currently 6 lazy unemployed beavers. I mean, beavers currently looking for employment, and we're just not offering any. But of course, that changes as well as soon as, you know, we get out of the drought and we're getting all our water wheels operative. I really wish we could get the explosives going. So that is soon. Soon. You can see that engine is going quite well. Now you can see here, this has worked out well. It's maintained water supply throughout the main Rivia, which is good. Now the one thing I'm unsure of, I don't feel like he's actually collecting any maple at this point, is he? Okay, what did we put under a cut command? So all of these trees, he should be collecting syrup from. And perhaps it's just not in the 12 days to grow. I don't know how to tell. So if I click here, so it's almost grown. And just every 12 days. So maybe we haven't reached the 12 days for the maple syrup to be ready. He's like, I'm ready, man. I am ready. Just give the word. Give the word. Okay, so with that, where is this unconnected building again? Oh, over here. Okay. So let's finally solve for this. So let's come in. We are going to do a little bit of storage. I think we'll do these small industrial piles. So we can fit a bunch here. I think in behind this, we will just put that. Put a bunch of platforms as well. Now he needs a way down. So just put another staircase there. Then they can connect over. Now I do wish we had a little 4x4. And maybe we'll find something good there. Now let's set aside these little areas for planks as they come in. There we go. Okay. So that should make everybody happy as soon as this one's built. Although we don't want to prioritize the planks for that. Well, we're very close, guys. Very, very close. Gonna be very excited. Love to finish off with having a second engine built. Now, one of the things you might notice when we come over here, there's this gap. We actually can't reach. See that forester? There's the edge. This forester? There's the edge. So we actually are off by 2. But I'm thinking at some point in the future, we do a nice little monument, or not necessarily monument, but a way to kind of build ourselves up here. I think that would be kind of cool. We'll have to figure that out. Try to figure out something. Or perhaps maybe this is where we start digging for dirt and we connect the power down. There's options, right? There's options. For now. It's fine. Okay, so let's see if we can make it one more gear, one more metal block, and then that is done. And then we're in a very good position. Now, while we're waiting for all that to occur, let's have a look and see Rivia. Plenty of water, plenty of logs, plenty of food, even base materials. Look at all those chestnuts that we have, and potatoes in the system, and wheat. We'll have to work on our wheat, but once we get all the power production fixed from both our main water wheels and the drought-proof engines, we'll be really good. And a whole bunch of other great building materials. So Rivia proper is doing good. White Orchard, ooh. We are on the cusp here. I think what we're going to do... Let's temporarily pause breeding. That's not good. I think as soon as we can get the water like this deeper... So let's prepare for that. So we'll rethink these, remove these explosives. We'll come and put a staircase. Oops. I meant to grab a platform and another staircase. And then one more staircase. There we go. Get ourselves all the way down. So then what this will allow us to do is we need to get this deeper, and this can go much deeper. So we're going to leave ourselves a path reminder that we do not want to detonate anything that we can't currently reach, because that would be bad. And then we can come into our landscaping tools and just plant all the explosives that we need. Is here as well. Actually, in fact, I think what we're going to do is remove these. Because before we set these off in this area, we want to set these ones off, but as well. So these go first. These can go second/first, but I want to get this entire plane level so this staircase system can access all of that. So what we will do is we will high prioritize these at that level, and we will secondary priority these guys. There we go. And we have one little lone one that can go there. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at all the power in the system. So speaking of explosives, we can start turning all of that back on. As morning rises here, and we've only 10 days into this very long drought, we should very soon have much better power situation. We'll speed things up. Let's just check the power usage throughout the system. Be better as soon as everybody gets to work. There we go. Get to work. We have 1,000 supply, 1,050 supply versus 900-ish demand. That seems to be going up and down for some reason. We can look to see what else we could turn on. I think we'll turn on our wheat flour. Get that going. This will be really nice. Then we'll turn on the bread. So that is good. So we are leaving ourselves in a better position than when we started. So what we can do is we will raise these up so that once the drought is over, this reservoir basin can fill up as well. Next time we will come and build this out. So we'll put some new floodgates here to control the water even more. But for now, wow, I'm happy as to where things are at. We are in very good position. We have water up here. We have water in the system. Nobody's dying of thirst. People are being fed. I should say my beavers are being fed. And we can look for further expansion. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.